What's up, folks? It's Richard Dubois, horror author, and I'm joined today for this double creature feature by my good friend Lisa the Criminal. And we just watched a stinker and a very good one. Let's start with the stinker. It's The Wolfman. It came out in January. Lisa?
Terrible.
Terrible, bad. My sister watched it with us. She thought that the main character, the man that was turning into the Wolfman, that he was on the spectrum, as they said. Really bad. Just, I don't think he was on the spectrum. I just think that the writer director, intentionally wrote him to just be like something was wrong with his brain. The whole family was unlikable. The wife wasn't bad. She was just nothing special. The daughter, nothing special. Husband, extra stupid. I'm going to give you some spoilers so that you don't waste your time like we did. If you know that there is a werewolf or something creepy living in a forest that's very remote in this cabin deep in the woods, why would you take your wife and daughter there?
It's true.
True, right? You know, like there was so many things that just weren't plausible and were annoying. The movie started off strong. I would say the first 10 minutes were solid, and I was
Until the crash.
until they introduced the family. And then once they introduced the family, right, it just went downhill. Terrible. Just not compelling, not interesting. If you want to watch an entire movie of a man in a house while he pulls out a tooth or some of clumps of hair come out as he slowly turns into a werewolf and his wife is like, Daddy's not well.
Yeah,
like,
Daddy's sick.
Daddy's sick.
Help us.
Imagine like an hour and a half of that. Whew, what a stinker. Not good. And it's a shame because I really had high hopes when I heard that Universal Studios was redoing and bringing back their classic Wolfman. And this was not it. They don't seem to know how to breathe fresh life into their old intellectual properties. They did it with The Invisible Man. The Mummy was a failure. Dracula was a failure. And now The Wolfman, I mean, come on. It's just bad. But now let's talk about the success. And that was a movie that came out in 2024, and it's called The Damned.
Very good.
Very good. And it's about a little fishing company, two women, a bunch of men, some looks like Norway or something, ice and snow and mountains and the sea.
Rough life.
Very rough, set in the 1800s. So if you can't handle historical fiction, then it's not for you. But I love that shit. I like stuff where it's like candlelight and lamps and natural lighting, and during the day, the bright light of the sun. And what ends up happening is there's out in the bay, a ship starts to sink, and they let them sink because they fear that they're not going to have enough food to support survivors and themselves. So they let all the people drown with horrifying repercussions.
But they do go out.
They do go out only not to rescue the people. They go out because they begin to think that there might be some food, like stranded. They get some food that was like, oh, these people have food after all. Something washes up on shore, and it lets them know, oh, okay, well, then we should go out and get the rest of the food. So you wouldn't go out for the people, but you'll go out to take their food now that you think that they're all dead. Creepy stuff happens. Like there's going to be bad karma if you let a whole bunch of people drown. Bad juju. Very atmospheric, well acted. My sister jumped a bunch of times. My friend Kristen really liked it. Danella, she was here. She watched it with us. She fell asleep, so we had to watch the ending again because she dozed off. Terrible. But it was good. I really recommend The Damned. I think that you guys will like it too. And I think if we recommend a movie to you, you can trust us, right?
And if you want to watch a werewolf, watch the movie you saw last time, Wolfkin.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Very good. I think I put something about it on Facebook, but since we're on camera, it's called Wolfkin. French. So if you have a problem reading subtitles, then I can't help you.
But it's good.
It's good.
Most horror movies are not American, and they're so much better, I find, personally.
Yeah, even the one that we just watched, The Damned, Irish. Mm-hmm. I'm not even Irish.
I am.
I'm not. My ancestors knew how to grow a potato. But in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we watched The Damned, and we thought it was really good. And then the French one, which I am French, and very, very good. That That's a great werewolf movie, Wolfkin. And I'll just give you the briefest synopsis. So there's a single mother. She's got a 10-year-old boy, behavioral issues, gnawing on his classmates, the type of things that teachers frown on. She decides to take him to his paternal grandparents that he never knew existed. They're rich. They live in a chateau surrounded by vineyards. Turns out the freakiness is hereditary. Very good, well acted, suspenseful werewolf movie. One of the better ones I've
Better
seen.
takeoff.
Yeah, definitely one of the better ones that we've seen in a while. Probably a fraction of the budget of the Wolfman, which with much better
Better
results.
actors.
Oh, and you know what? Another thing, Lisa, I can't stand about a movie like The Wolfman is I don't like werewolves that just look like a guy with raggedy hair and fangs.
You want someone to actually turn into a real werewolf.
And I don't want Siberian Huskies like what's the movies with the vampires and they glitter?
Oh, you mean Twilight?
Twilight. No. I don't want my werewolves to look like Siberian Huskies, and I do not want them to look like a guy with just some fangs. I want a towering, hulking werewolf, and like the Howling, Bad Moon, that had another good one. The Underworld movies, they had some really good werewolves. That's what I want. This did not deliver. This just looked like men that were the product of inbreeding. Not scary. So that's our horror movie recommendations.
Yes.
Yes. And now we're going to watch one from 1983. It's a Canadian slasher flick called Curtains. I just saw a little bit of it. It's on Peacock. They got it streaming for free on Peacock. The little bit that I saw of it,
We'll find out later.
I'm going to make myself a parfait with frozen mixed berries and some Ghirardelli dark chocolate chips. Has to be a Ghirardelli. If it's not Ghirardelli, it's shit. And also, I'm going to put some chopped up walnuts in there and then some fat-free Greek yogurt. And I'm going to mix that all together. And Lisa, you're free to scrounge around in the cabinets and find something. And we will watch Curtains. I don't know if I'm going to make a movie for Curtains. The little bit that I saw of it, I don't know if we're going to take the time to make a movie or a little clip for that. But anyway, check out The Damned and check out Wolfkin. You will not be disappointed. You can trust us. And that's it. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye.